What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today what I have for you guys is some Sticks and Stones gameplay here within Black Ops 4 multiplayer. So it's been quite a few years since we've seen party games in a designated playlist for the entire duration of a Call of Duty's life cycle. I can't remember if Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward kept party games in their playlist, but I do remember it hasn't been since Black Ops 2 when we had a full-fledged playlist with Sticks and Stones, Gun Game, and Sharpshooter, One in the Chamber. It's been quite a few years. I know Black Ops 3 featured some limited time modes in multiplayer like Sticks and Stones and Gun Game, definitely One in the Chamber, but I don't remember Sharpshooter ever being added in to Black Ops 3. And if I remember correctly, Black Ops 3 Sticks and Stones allowed us to use the NX Shadow Claws and that version of the ballistic knife, but we do have a new version of the crossbow here in Black Ops 4 known as the REAVER. It is an absolute monster in Blackout if you find it in Blackjack stashes, and you can obviously use it in any other multiplayer game mode if you get the item from reserves. But if you get the item from reserves, you can also customize it with whatever camo you want in Blackout, and you could of course add attachments to it for zombies. But in terms of how this Sticks and Stones works, I do believe it works almost in the exact same way as previous iterations of the mode, but I almost feel like in Black Ops 1 and 2 you could pick up anybody's tomahawk and then throw it at anybody you want, but for some reason in Black Ops 4 you can only pick up your own tomahawk. But you guys will correct me down below in the comments if this was the same mechanic back in Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. But obviously the REAVER has an explosive tip on it, which pretty much works in the exact same way as it did back in Black Ops 1 and 2. But once again, it's been many years since we've had a designated playlist just for party games that lasted the entire duration of that Call of Duty's life cycle. I believe Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer had some party games here and there, but I almost remember them being in the form of LTMs, limited time modes, and not permanent playlists. But Black Ops 3 of course cycled out Sticks and Stones, Gun Game, and some One in the Chamber here and there, not too frequently, but I do believe we haven't had a designated playlist for these party games in Black Ops 4 since they haven't had a crossbow up until now. So obviously you can't have Sticks and Stones unless you have a crossbow in the game. So it's been a long time since the release of Black Ops 4, and they just now added in the REAVER crossbow, which in my opinion should have been in the game at launch so that we could have had a designated playlist for some of these party games. We also haven't seen Sharpshooter in many years. I can't remember them ever adding that into Black Ops 3. I feel like it was in Black Ops 2, but once again, correct me down below, it's been so long. But the other thing I wanted to bring up was the fact that since Call of Duty 2020 is going to be a Black Ops reboot, they're probably going to be going back to the basics, so expect a lot of things that you loved about Black Ops 1 or 2 that maybe haven't returned in many years to be featured in this upcoming Black Ops reboot, really going back to the basics, bringing us a traditional multiplayer experience very similar to what Infinity Ward's doing with the Modern Warfare reboot. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we do have a designated playlist for party games in Black Ops 2020, but I also believe the player count dictates whether or not a party games playlist is justifiable in a Call of Duty life cycle. So I feel like with Black Ops 1's player count, even Black Ops 2, the player count was so high to where it was okay to have that many playlists, where it wouldn't take away from other game modes. But within Black Ops 4, I believe the player count is so low that unfortunately they have to cycle out these limited time modes. Same thing with Blackout as well. Blackout's player count was huge. They would definitely keep in Hot Pursuit, Alcatraz, Ambush, and all these different modes all at the same time, but unfortunately with the low player count, they have to cycle them out every couple of weeks or so. But that is about it. Definitely hope you guys enjoyed some Sticks and Stones gameplay. This has been dkdynamite. Check all links down below in the description, and peace out, everyone.
Wasted Ajax.
Humiliation.
Enemy down. Asset destroyed. Outrider neutralized.
Ruin kill.
Irritation. Mechanical kill.